Okay, let's start now. So we stopped from here. So we are still in our home. Okay, I'm here.
We
I
can't see your screen.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay. So this is your our AT&T modem inside our home. So I connected it. Now we are getting out of the router, and all the way it is going to the AT&T central office. Once you get out of your home, it goes to straight away because my provider is AT&T. It goes to CO. CO is central office. We used to call it as. It is kind of a major hub. Several homes are connected to the central office like this. Okay. From here, connection will be there. It will go to the ISP location. This is the internet service provider. Okay. So it can be AT&T. It can be a third party. For example, we can say Lumen. Okay. So let's, for our case, first case, we will consider the ISP. Okay, what is the ISP? ISP is like a gateway of India. If you want to connect, get out of India, then India Gate is the best way. For example, in the old days, from there only you can able to connect to the external world. So similarly, if you same logic in your home, if you want to get out of your home, you need to go find the exit. The exit is AT&T modem here. So okay, you are get out of your home. Now you need to get out of your AT&T network because AT&T will not connect you to the end location. This is, I will complete the diagram. So from here it goes to all the way to Google. Right. So, because why I said is AT&T will, every provider or operator will hand over their connection to the ISP. From ISP, it will be connected to the different networks, and finally it reaches Google. Like, I will ask one question. For example, let's consider I am using AT&T phone, and Sai is using Verizon phone. So if I call Sai, I am a AT&T provider. Verizon, Sai is a Verizon provider. How I can able to make a call to them, to Sai?
So it
How?
will be connected to the ISP
Ah. Now
and
forget about this case. In general, common in a layman language, you tell me how you are in one world, AT&T Verizon world. I am in AT&T world.
Mhm.
How both worlds are connecting each other?
With one address, I think.
Ah, okay. So there will be a connecting point or a gate which connects both worlds. Will you agree that?
Yes.
In telecom, they used to call it as POI, point of interconnectivity. That means what? Physically, I will run a cable from Verizon office to AT&T office so that both people can call each other. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So in some cases, if you are in India, you might have experienced this. When you call a Airtel number to Airtel number, you won't find any experience like quality degradation or something. On the next second, you will connect, you will get a ringtone. But at the same time, if you're calling a BSNL number or you are calling another operator like Hutch, the call establishing time is different. Have you ever noticed it?
Yes, yes.
If you call a landline number, it will take a different time to get a ringtone. If you call a own network, Airtel to Airtel, it will immediately, you will get it, because the pi connection between the two networks may not be sufficient. That is already congested. That is why you are experiencing that delay in establishing a connection between two people. The same concept applicable to the internet concept, internet world also. Here, instead of POI, I said Internet Service Provider, ISP. Basically, he is not providing any internet. He basically connects you to the external world. Connect to the external world, since you want a page from Google, so it directs you to Google. If you have another website open and you connected to you want to access Netflix, then it will establish another path for you to Netflix server, wherever Netflix server is there in the US, to the nearest Netflix server. So that like this, it will create a multiple path. So this is kind of a connecting you to the different world. Connecting you means connecting your AT&T network to the internet network. So if you look at the term internet, there you might have heard about internet and intranet. Have you heard about it? Anyone?
No.
No, Surendra.
Okay, so you know the meaning of inter and intra. Intra means you are communicating inside, within a room. If you are communicating with one room to another room, it is inter-room connectivity. Will you agree that meaning of inter and intra?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
So intra-network means, for example, I am sitting in a university. Intra-network means I can able to communicate within the university only. I can't able to connect to the internet or a different university which is in another location, or the same university campus which is in another location. So if you want to connect one network to another network, then that is called as internetwork. That is the short form of internet. That's why the name comes from internetwork, becomes internet. So you are connecting multiple networks so that you can establish a end-to-end connectivity. That is called as internet. Okay, so the role of ISP is nothing but it is not providing any internet. It just connect you to wherever you wanted. If you want to connect with Google, it's connect you to the Google. If you want to connect to Netflix, it connects you to the Netflix. Without this, you can able to connect within your AT&T world only. Will you agree? Will you all agree to that?
Yeah.
If there
That
is
would
no
be,
connection between Verizon and AT&T, only Verizon people can happily call Verizon customers only. They can't able to make a call to the AT&T people.
yeah.
So
So
that
that will
is
be intranet, right?
intranet. If
Okay.
I can make only Verizon people make a call, that is intra network. If
Okay.
if I can call the other operator subscribers, then that is internet work,
Okay.
and that becomes internet. Okay. Now I will come to the term protocol. Anyone have an thought about protocol? What is protocol? Okay, no worries. Protocol in communication world, protocol is what it means is it is a set of rules or guidelines. It may be a programming code. Basically, we can say it is a code only. Or of course, it is a code. Protocol is not a hardware. It is a set of rules and guidelines. You might have heard about in the government. You should follow the protocol. So if you are going to receive a award from a president of India, you should follow the protocol. Like you should not wear a loose dress or something. There are so many things are there. Like those are all what they are, the guidelines and rules. So the protocol is same thing here. If I want to talk to the other network or a router, switch, firewall, TV, server, whatever it is, I need to follow certain rules. Not only me, the other party also, the other side of the party also follow the same rules. So before started communication, both parties agrees. Okay, we will follow these lines. Okay, okay. First I will talk, then I said over. Then you talk, you said over. Just I'm giving an example. This way we agreed between you two. Okay, I will not raise my voice. I will not touch your ego. I will not come into your personal circle. Like this, we are talking to each other. No? So these are all the conditions. Before talking to each other, we set up these conditions.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so Ethernet is a protocol, IP is a protocol, DHCP is a protocol, and ARP. Okay, ARP, I forgot to tell that, address resolution protocol and domain name systems. I forgot to tell that. Okay. Okay, so these are all protocols. The different because it before setting up a proper communication between you two people, there are a lot of headings is there. What we are doing, if I want to call Sai, I need to pick up the phone, dial his, I should know his number. I dial the number. Sai has to pick up the call. Then only I have to I can able to make a call. So there are a predefined set of procedures is there. Those procedures are called the overheads. So the overheads are defined in the protocol part, the rules and guidelines. Once the rules and guidelines are met, then you can able to talk to each other.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So protocol is overhead, right?
Yes, it contains overhead and your data. Overhead is what is, I pick up a phone, dial, I know that I know your number, I dial your number. You have to pick up the call. You have to answer the call. So these are all overhead. Once you answer the call, we two started talking to each other. That is called payload. Actual load. We are talking over the phone. That is payload. Got it. So protocol consists of two things. One is your overhead, which is the setting up all the rules and guidelines. Another one is the actual data.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so DNS is domain name system. So domain name system, what is it? We saw that there is an IP address for google.com. But actually, yesterday someone has did it. They copy paste the IP address of Google and put it in the browser, and immediately the name changed to google.com, and also it loads the google.com page. Okay, so everything has an IP address, but we can never, yeah, a human being can able to remember all the IP addresses. So in order to simplify our life, they are doing, they convert the IP address into a name, human readable name. That is what google.com, explorer2p.com, netflix.com, all these .coms. But basically what you are meaning is there is a IP behind that name. That IP itself make the routing possible, because of that only you can able to reach google.com.
So here I have a doubt.
Yes,
They are like when I searched for the Google, I got like four IP addresses, right? The
very good.
nearest servers.
Yeah.
So those all are google.com.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
those all are named as those all IPs are named as google.com.
Okay.
Did you get my point?
Yeah, yesterday I didn't answer this question. Somebody has asked me. So I will tell you what is that. Yes, that's a good question. For example, uh, uh, let's say we are in US, Google server is here. Um, okay, I will draw like this. US is like that. Okay. So I am here, Texas. Here one server is there, here one server is there, here one is there. A lot of cases are there. So I'm sitting here. So what it will do, it will find out the, when I put google.com, it finds out what is the nearest server to me, Google. So this is the one nearest to me. So obviously I'm going to connect it to the one of the port in the server. Basically, the interesting part is to provide a redundancy. If one port goes down or one server goes down, one hardware goes down, the other will pick up in the same location. So what will happen? It is like a inside Google data center. It will be like this. Uh, Physically, it will be one server, but virtually there are four different servers are there inside the Google server. It has its own IP. Uh, it has its own IP address. Each one has different IP address. What we'll do if traffic comes, here, a load balancer will be. This is another interesting term in networking part. Load balancer. What will do? Several people would like to contact with Google. So this load balancer, what it will do? Basically, you don't want to dump this fellow. What we will do in our team, if one fellow is doing very good job, he's a hardworking guy. What they will do? They will keep on giving the job to him because he is doing the job. He finishes the job, so we keep on, the manager pushes more jobs to him. Uh, so that system will not work here. If you keep,
Horizontal
yes,
load balance.
yes.
Mhm.
So you need to balance the load between all the four people. If this guy goes down, the other guy will pick up the traffic from this guy. So if you are getting six IP means inside there are six servers are there. You can be assigned it to anyone. That is why even though six is there, you are connected to one particular. That is decided by this guy, load balancer.
Mhm.
We will study these things in the forthcoming classes.
Yeah,
Okay, so I can sometimes if the Dallas is down, I will connect it to Houston. It is like that.
yeah.
For entire US, there was only one server in California, but now even more than 1,000 servers are there in US itself because the traffic is so much.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go back to obviously we can't remember all the IP addresses. So what we are doing it, we are giving a name for every IP address that is called google.com domain name. That is what called as domain name. So so behind the screen there is a mapping table. If google.com, if someone enters google.com, then there should be a corresponding IP address should be there. Then only we will look up and take the actual IP address. Right? Will you agree that?
I didn't got you.
Okay. What I said is, of course, we can't able to remember the IP address of Google. So we just know what is Google and what is the website name only. But website name will not work for router, switches, all laptops, routers, everything, all the communication devices doesn't care about
Names.
yes, names. They care about only MAC address, software address, soft address, or hard address.
Hard.
MAC address or IP address, maybe V4 or V6. So you need to talk them in their language, like a machine language, if like in laptop now. So I don't want human readable language. So you need to convert the google.com into an IP address.
Yeah.
So IP address is assigned by the provider IATF forum. Once you got the IP address, so we are maintaining the table. Okay, if somebody types Google, we will look up what is the corresponding IP address for the Google. Google has 1,000. It will find out some algorithm, find out the nearest server, nearest port, and load balancer. All those things comes into picture.
Mhm.
If you put my website have only one IP address throughout the globe. If you are pinging from India, you will get the same IP address. If you are pinging from Afghanistan, you will get the same IP address for my website, but not like Google. And because we own only one server, I kept it in only one server now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I checked for my website,
Ah,
uh, our website, like company website, but I got a like NS lookup met reveal.
ah.
But I got two servers. That means
Two. Yes. Even for nowadays, that's a good question. Even I said mine have only one server, but I got the domain from Hostlinger. That is the service from them.
Okay.
The Hostlinger, what they do, I don't care about their network. They usually keep three, four, five servers across the globe for redundancy purpose and the same load balancing concept. They are also using it, but not exhaustively like big corporate people, big shots like Meta, Google, Amazon, Google, and all.
Okay.
Yes, that's a good question. Yes.
So like where I got the domain, so they are giving us two servers.
Yes. But we don't know the number, but if you read their documents, you will see that. For example, my website is in Hostlinger. Okay, this is my guy. I purchased it from him.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, I will show that. What are all the domain? This fellow is a domain name provider. If you want to buy a domain, you can go to GoDaddy, Hostlinger, and one more big
Name,
shot out there. Yeah.
name.
Right.
Yeah.
So I purchased these many domains from him. But behind the scenes, if you look at the read those data, they will show you where and all your website will be in backup.
Okay.
Based on this only, they will rate this domain provider, Hostlinger, GoDaddy, and all. This fellow will claim that if you wherever in the globe you type your address, for example, if I went to India and type spiralink.com,
Mhm.
yeah, it will take a second to load. But if you try it in US, it will take less than a second to load it. So they comment like this. Wherever you type your address, within 30 milliseconds, 40 milliseconds, it will load your website. That's what their claim is. What it
Oh,
means, they have different servers geographically distributed. So they ensured reliability and fast loading as well.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, very good. Good. Okay, so let's come out of it. Okay, now we saw what is DNS and address resolution protocol. As I said, if similar, same like MAC table, the DNS table looks like that. We will see that in the command also. Um, Everything we can see it depending upon how they were. For example, google.com, 10.10.10.8, Netflix. The table is like this only 8.6.7.8, like that they will be table. This is called as DNS table, domain name system. They will give an IP and this one. So you see, similarly, first if you want to buy a new domain, for example, add a new domain, I'm going to purchase a new domain, get a new domain. So here I will search a name. For example, let's say one word. Okay. uh, Say like ethernet2.com. I'm going to buy this domain. Okay. So, yes, it is there. Ethernet2.com is available. See, $0.01 per year you need to pay for it. If it is not there, it will give you the options for it. So, we will get whatever IP you want, you can get it, but domain name you can't get it because people have registered it, and if already someone have already registered it, you won't get it. So that is the nuances in the domain field because we are using a human readable language.
Yeah.
Okay, so similar to DNS, I talked about MAC. MAC is like if people are in the same room, they can directly talk to each other. That is the best way. If people are in different room, then letter is the best way to talk to each other. So directly talking is MAC addressing. Talking through a letter is like IP addressing. Obviously, talking to a person in person is faster, efficient, and way compared to this one. Similarly, hardware addressing is far far better than software addressing. But of course, we can't maintain a hardware database. Why we can't maintain a hardware database?
Uh,
Because 100 billion devices are connected to the internet in the world. If every MAC address is having a unique MAC address, yeah, then you need a big server which is the size of Dallas city. So whenever you want to communicate with size, I should know the size MAC address, which is virtually impossible. That's why they gave the IP address thing. IP address is not unique. I have an IP address, public IP address. If you go to Mexico, and you can find the same public IP address in Mexico. At any given point of time, your public IP address is unique. For example, if I am generating some traffic, I will get a public IP. No one in the world will get the public IP that time. As soon as I finished my conversation, I shut down my laptop. My IP, public IP, was taken away by the operator and give it to someone else.
okay.
Okay, so that for ARP, address resolution protocol, what it will do, same thing. It maintains a database. Okay, for example, 192.168.1.1. What is the MAC address? 8F6E something. It will keep on going. That is the ARP table. Okay, what is DHCP?
Dynamic host connection protocol.
Okay, what it will do?
So it will create private uh, IP addresses from the modem in the
Yes,
modem.
it will. We can say DHCP is nothing but it assigns you an IP address, either private IP address or public IP address. Who will assign the MAC address?
A company.
Yes. Okay. Now we get out of our home, so we started traveling. First thing, till every most of the players like AT&T, Verizon have their own ISP. T-Mobile doesn't have an ISP. So what they will do, they will connect it to the third party. There are several players are there in the ISP field. Like Verizon has its own ISP, Lumen has it. The one more is that Zayo is there. They are ISPs. What they will do, they will connect you to the external world. What ISP means, for example, Lumen have their own fiber network from US to India. They have undersea cable from there. So if we don't have undersea cable, we can't connect the different continents. So there are different players in that field. Those people are these guys, Lumen. In India, Reliance has ISP, Tata has ISP. Tata actually is not a big player, but if you may not know that in India the government player is BSNL. The For the ISP provider is VSNL, Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited. They sold it to Tata, so Tata took it. So that's why Tata has an ISP now. Okay, so if I want to connect to cover till here ISP, my provider will take care of me. Who is my provider? AT&T. Am I confusing?
No.
Okay, so here my home, I connected to nearby central office, AT&T central office. Then I go to ISP. ISP, which is owned by, for example, AT&T. Let's gives credit to AT&T. Okay, AT&T owns the ISP. Yeah, this is inside my home. I am using one mobile phone. Okay. So I said if any device want to talk to each other, protocol comes into picture. Protocol is nothing but rules and guidelines. That's it. It's a software programming. It's a coding. That's it. So if myself and the modem want to talk to each other, then it is a local area traffic only because I am within the home only. So it is a LAN traffic. Once it comes out of till here, it is LAN only. After it crosses the AT&T central office, the entire thing is all these area is called WAN. Okay, wide area network. This is local area network because you all belong to AT&T local area only. So here, what are all the protocols? There are multiple protocols are used. I will give you the list. Don't worry. But our area of the common protocol is Ethernet protocol. We often said Ethernet cable, Ethernet cable. So Ethernet is the protocol which is used to communicate within the LAN network, within the office, within the home, within AT&T provider. They used to call the communication happens because of LAN Ethernet protocols. There are multiple protocols are there. TL1 was there. Frame relay was there. AT&T, there are ATM, that is another protocol was used, but eventually they all died down and Ethernet survived for over a period of 30 to 40 years. It's also strongly evolving. Carrier Ethernet, Metro Ethernet, all those things comes into picture. So the base is Ethernet protocol, which is used in the LAN. And similarly, if you come to WAN, there are broadly categorized into IP protocol, and another one is MPLS. And you heard about this one also, carrier Ethernet.
నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు అసలు.
Sorry.
Nothing. Sorry.
Okay, okay. You got it. So I'm talking about the protocols here. So here there is only no other option. Everyone moved to Ethernet only. That Ethernet is related to your hardware address, MAC addresses only. It knows if you tell some IP address to Ethernet protocol, he said no. I know you are some talking about some geek words now. So Ethernet is blind to IP. IP is blind to, Ethernet is blind to IP address. IP is blind to hardware address. You got it?
Yes. So I didn't get you. Ethernet is blind to IP
Uh,
address.
if you give, if Ethernet protocol is running in this area, and if you give a IP address and ask him to route the packet, it will say no, I won't do it. You
Okay.
give me the address, hardware address, then I will work.
Okay. Okay.
So similarly, in the WAN area, if you give MAC address of Google server and ask him to route it, he said, no, no, Baba, I am not the right person. You give me the IP address and then I will take you there. Now.
Yeah.
Okay, so within LAN, the addresses is happening through hardware, but in WAN, the addresses is happening through software addressing, V4 or V6, whatever it is. So now we are clear about this part, Ethernet part. So anyone have doubt in this Ethernet protocol? We will see more about Ethernet protocol. Just it's just a heads up.
No.
Okay. So now consider one example. Now, which one to choose among these people? Imagine you have a road, multi-lane road. In US, you might have seen this road is given for express, and in one more line, you might have seen this symbol, right? Diamond. Have you ever seen that? This kind of symbol in the road, in the lane. No. Okay. So this is a multi-lane highway. In some, they said express toll. So what it means is if you pay additional money, this line is express line. So you can go faster and easily. So it is like it's dedicated to this one. So minimum speed you have to maintain like 70 miles means 70 miles you have to go in that route. Like for in India, we have the express line between Bombay and Pune. Is there no? So similar to that one. So normal people can't go into the express line. You have to pay for it, and then only you can use this express toll. Uh, Hope everyone knows about this express tollway.
Yeah.
Okay, and this lane is nothing but if you are more than two people are traveling in the car, then these people are free to use this lane. It's like if you are using a carpooling or more than two people are traveling in the car, they can use this one. They are encouraging that one. You can often see this in if you went to the West Coast, California and all. Okay, so so I have a car, so I am free to use these three lanes, and one express lane is there, and a dedicated line is for the family people or carpool people is there. Imagine if today Prime Minister is coming, going to use this road, President is going to use this road, his car convoy is coming into this road. So can I use this road for him when he travels?
No, maybe express toll.
No. I will come again. For example, president is going to use this lane. This is not a normal lane. His
Okay.
convoy is going to use this lane. Other people will be allowed to use this road?
No, no.
No, because of security reason or something. He is a priority guy. President is a priority guy. So no one will be allowed to use this road. So only his convoy goes. So what is the advantage for president?
Uh, the traffic will be less.
Uh,
No traffic at
No
all.
traffic.
Yeah.
No traffic. He can reach
Still
faster to his
faster.
destination. And what else?
He can move as much as he can, like faster.
Faster. Okay. Faster means you are reaching very early to the same home. Uh, what else is there?
Maybe secure.
Secure. Very good. Very good. If only he is going there, unless he crashes car on the walls, nothing will happen. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No accidents will happen. You are very secured compared to the other lines because no one is using that road. Same concept is applicable here in all the three protocols. So what is that? We'll see there. IP is nothing but these three common lanes which is open for all the people. MPLS is nothing but this expressways and these lines, carpool lanes. Carrier Ethernet is nothing but your presidential highway. For Surinder, they gave a lane from Dallas to Boston. So only I can go there. I can go in 120, 160. No one will crash me. I also won't crash it with anyone. So I can reach faster and safely. So which
Yes.
one you prefer?
So carrier Ethernet is only for the priority people.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
And for MPLS?
Like we can pay and use
Okay. So which lane is slower lane?
IP,
Which line is faster lane?
carrier Ethernet.
Okay. If I don't have a money, what I will do?
You don't have a?
Money.
You'll go in IP.
IP, or if I have little but middle class people, MPLS, we can use faster roads now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that is the thing they are using it here. Very simple. So here, no one has any doubt. Till AT&T central office, we are using LAN hardware addressing. Once you come into place, what the people do, AT&T has their own network. So what they do, AT&T uses MPLS here. Why he use MPLS? Because AT&T has its own fiber. He owns the road. What he do here? AT&T owns the entire road. In that he gives three to public and two to high cost for express and for carpool people. Okay, so he basically all the lanes are owned by the government or AT&T. So what he do, since AT&T, I am AT&T customer, he puts me into the express lane, my traffic,
Okay.
or in this lane. Okay, and remaining people are using the three other layers. You might have now you have a question. In AT&T fiber, only AT&T traffic is going on. How come other people use the AT&T fiber cable?
Uh, they can use by going to like AT&T can give them as IP.
Very good. So this is your area. This is my house. You connected to AT&T central office. Tomorrow, this from the AT&T central office, McDonald's shop is connected to AT&T because McDonald's doesn't have a fiber network or a, infrastructure. So they obviously depend on the what providers.
Yeah.
So even though the McDonald is not using internet, they just want to communicate with another McDonald store, another data center of McDonald. So here in this line, in this area, you will see AT&T traffic. That is my home traffic because AT&T provides the traffic, and also the McDonald traffic, Costco traffic, Walmart traffic. Whoever is getting the AT&T subscriber, their traffic also goes into picture.
Yes.
And for the third party and also these people what they will do, they categorize it. Who pays more, they will get express lane. By default, I get an express lane. I assume that I will get an express line, but in my case also, they segregate inside silver, bronze, gold, platinum, all those things. So if I am a platinum guy, I will use this express lane. Otherwise, I will also travel along with McDonald guys. If McDonald's pays a heavy price, they use the express toll now.
Okay.
You got
So,
it?
so if AT&T has a fiber,
Okay,
can you before you said like T-Mobile don't have any IP ISP, right?
right.
So they can use AT&T lines to
Very
travel.
good. Very
Okay.
good. Yes, you got it right. They use the AT&T and they do it.
Okay. So if they pay more, so they can use the express toll or
Very
LAN.
good. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Similarly, for 100 Mbps speed, you pay $60. If you go for 200 Mbps speed, you will pay more. But
Yeah.
for both cases, they are giving unlimited download. But what is the difference? The speed is the difference. You got
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
All the providers say unlimited download. Even they said in India there is a jargon. Even here also, after you used 25 GB, your speed will be reduced to 2G. So still you will get unlimited interface. If I have an unlimited download and if the speed is in terms of 10 kbps, what is the use of using the internet?
Yeah.
So what is matter? Volume or speed?
Speed.
Yes. So now the world is moved towards earlier. They all come up with the packet like 25 GB, 40 GB. Even I don't know you guys knows it or not. Even for voice calls, only 100 minutes is free for every month. If I cross that, I have to pay for every minute. Now they become open everything now. So
Yeah.
all that matters this one. So come to this peculiar case, carrier Ethernet. Who will afford for owning the entire lane end to end?
Uh, Maybe like a third party people who wants like a T-Mobile, they have to provide the internet services, right?
Okay, perfect. So can you give another some other example? Any example, classic example, common man example? Any guesses? Who has the luxury of owning the entire lane like a president?
The rich people.
Rich people, bank customers.
Who is it?
Bank, all the banks, ATMs, these people are given the carrier Ethernet, and Infosys offices the corporate offices use the carrier Ethernet because they don't want to mingle with other another people. Like yeah, we have an actor in Tamil Nadu, Vijay. He don't want to travel with in a public aircraft. He always travels in his own private jet. And so
Yeah.
similarly, here, if you don't want to mingle with other people, take your own flight. So take your own lane here. So all the corporate peoples, because of the security threat, all they use the carrier Ethernet line. Banks use the carrier Ethernet line. It's secure, safe. Again, the word comes Ethernet. You might have asked me. This fellow said Ethernet addressing works in hardware addressing, but carrier Ethernet is used in WAN. How come we are using it? Yes, we will see that. Still, we are using hardware addressing only, but using it in a WAN interface. But here, the limitation is we are only very limited number of customers. So we can able to maintain the MAC address table for it.
Okay.
Okay, so in this scenario, within AT&T network, usually AT&T prefers the MPLS part, and if some people prefer a carrier Ethernet. For example, if a corporate like Amazon offices are connected to AT&T network, they bought a carrier Ethernet for their offices. Okay, as soon as once you get out of the ISP, if you come to this world, everyone is same.
Okay.
Okay, in front of God, there is no difference between rich man and poor man. Everyone is same. So here, everyone is treated like a same people only. Only one common route. You have to travel in these three lines only. In these
Okay.
three lines only. Common lines. You have to use these roads only. So that is IP routing. You are using that protocol.
After ISP.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to go with the common language. You have to go in the common queue. No specialized version.
Okay.
Okay, so these are all the protocols which is involved in end to end. Okay, so any doubt so far in this one?
No.
No.
What is the full form of ARP?
Address resolution protocol. You don't worry about protocol. We are going to see every minor thing in the protocol in the next sessions.
Okay.
So I'm just giving what we are going to study these things.
Okay.
And overall, okay, you are happily connected to this one. So now, what is the challenge for you? You connected Google, you started talking to Google. What is the challenge for here? Once you connected, what you will expect?
Google should send the data.
Data. Okay, yeah, Google is sending happily data to you. What next? What next means what you expect from Google, and you are expecting a data. And next, that is first. Second,
Correct data.
correct data. Correct. Very good. Next.
Faster results.
Sorry, Ashish.
Faster results.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I couldn't able to.
Faster results.
Faster results. Yes, you all forgot one thing. If if suddenly Google is not on, you are watching a movie, suddenly it started buffering. Will you like it or not?
No.
Yeah. So what is that called? Quality of service. So in entire data networking, they segregate into these are all the mantras. Availability. Google is should be available 365 a day, 24 hours. Second, reliable.
Reliable, yeah.
And the third is scalability. Okay, I watched a movie in Netflix. It is a 1K movie. Suddenly, you have a desire to watch it in 4K. You ask Netflix. Netflix should provide 4K movies. If it doesn't provide, will you frustrated or not?
Yeah.
So, if my need changes, the it will satisfy my needs within a fraction of seconds. It should be ready to face those challenges. That is called as scalability. So your ultimate job is you need to maintain 100% availability of any network, and the network should be reliable. It should meet all the KPIs, key performance indicators, like it should not buffer, it should not slow down, the voice should be clear. All these things comes into reliable parameter. And scalable means tomorrow I have now 8 devices connected to my internet. And tomorrow I may add 8 more devices. My modem should support that. That is called as scalability. So that is the primary job of a network engineer for doing this. So we are going to do this in the next 2 months. Okay, how I am going to do this? There are sophisticated tools or there mechanism frameworks, all those stuff. You might have heard about these things. One is now the SDN comes into picture, and then when talks about quality, for example, and okay, so for example, if you want to check your quality of, so first things we will say this software-defined networking. This is a new term. In our days, during my career, there is no software was involved in the communication thing. It's all hard code everywhere. I need to go to the router, configure everything manually, and then remote control came. Then silently, what now happened? It is now like imagine you are using a Google Maps and traveling in a road. You suddenly missed a road. What will happen?
Suddenly miss the road. It will
Uh,
reroute.
it will reroute. Very good. So I didn't start my journey. I'm sitting in my home. I want to go to my office. I searched my office address. What will be the result? Will it show one route or multiple routes?
Multiple routes.
Why it shows multiple routes and why what is the route will be given to us?
The shortest and efficient, maybe like a speed,
Uh,
fastest.
Yes, it will give you this is the shortest route, this is the fuel efficient route, this is the
Yeah.
longer route, cheaper route, this is the costliest route, whatever
Yeah.
it is. Based on our settings, it will give it.
Yeah.
So same thing happened here. SDN, software defined networking. There was no intelligence at all earlier in our days. Still 4 5 years before also in the network. Um, it is like if I want to go to my office, follow this road only. Extreme cases, if there is an accident in the road, go to the next road. If that road, if that road is also blocked, okay, sit down, don't go to office. That was the rule till for 6 7 years before. Until they fix the issue, I need to wait. But now, no more. It's not a luxury for every communication provider. You need to find out. You need to act as a Google map. So now we are slightly introducing the intelligence to the network management. Network management. So software defined routing, what it will do, our entire path, how it is traveling, right? So there will, of course, there will be so many bottlenecks happen, congestion, all nonsense will happen. Life is not smooth here. So whatever issues happen between this route, it looks like very simple. When you enter the traceroute command, leave it one day night. Okay, morning you see how you reach the google.com server. It will show at least 100 nodes in this one. We can't expect all the 100 nodes will work perfectly on that particular period of time. If something goes wrong, the GPS, Google Maps comes into picture. So you need to find out an alternate route it, and somehow reach the Google route. That is why if you find the route for google.com at this time, what is the time now? 2:33, it will show you one route. If after half an hour, if 3 o'clock, you run the same command, it will show you a different route. All this is done by the software defined networking. So now the entire world is not changed into SDN because we need to modify the hardware. So we need to swap all the routers, switches, and firewalls, everything in the globe to make it software enabled because we are giving intelligence, we are introducing brain to the dumb device. So if you want to give a brain, then obviously you need to change the hardware. We are doing it. So it is slowly in the progress. Okay, next, what is the next level is, of course, our friend AI is coming into picture. He is giving more things now. Okay, for example, morning, first thing, when I woke up from my bed, I opened my local newspaper. I read the entire news. While sleeping, I will read all the Gollywood, Bollywood gossips, and then I will sleep. So if tomorrow AI comes into picture, he knows, okay, Surendra reads gossips at night time, morning time he reads the newspaper. So he will prepare data for me. So what you have to do, you have to understand the pattern. There comes the data engineer and AI engineer. So the pattern is so different. For people like me, it can easily predict me. I watch only three things: YouTube, news, gossip. That's it. My profile, but not like a modern engineer like Harish and all. If you look at it, he has a subscription for 50 different players. So we need to understand, Harish. We need data. Look at the data, pattern, understand the pattern. Then you fine tune the network further. So that comes the top layer. Since once you introduce SDN, then you introduce the data and the AI layer in that one. So what is SDN?
Software defined network.
What basically we are trying to do
In
in a
giving
layman language.
intelligence. No?
In a layman language, what we are trying to do with the network. We are giving brain to the network. So
Yeah.
brain transplant. We took brain from somewhere and give it to SDN. So brain means obviously a new hardware. So we are changing the hardware, giving intelligence. Once you hardware enabled, you can implement next layers, data link layer, AI layers, everything. So we are going in that direction.
Okay.
Okay, and quality part, how we will do it. For example, how we will check the quality of the network. There are so many mechanisms out there. We will all see that. One is Wireshark. You might have heard about Wireshark. If you install that software, I put it in the Google Drive as well. If you install the software, you can read the packets, how good the packets are. You can clearly say, okay, my operator says I am a platinum customer. If I read my packet priority, it is in a low priority. This fellow is cheating me. If you start reading the packet analyzer, you will know all the horoscope of your entire journey in the internet.
Okay.
These are all the things we are going to see it in the next 2 months. All these things we are. This is a model here. Even to you won't believe it. 2024, when I passed out, I was still swapping the SDN for a data center in Boston, Meta, for Meta. I'm
Oh,
upgrading the hardware. That was a 1.5 month project. After 10 days, I thought, okay, I can't do it overnight, day and night in the data center. I jumped to Infosys.
oh, okay.
because data center, inside the data center temperature is like 4 and 5. You constantly get a decibel into all the fans, heat, everything is right. You can't work like that entire day in the data center.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, so I will stop here. 1 second. Stop recording.